Okay. So suppose your roommate says to you in the morning the weather's going to suck today. In your brain, you notice that. Okay, so weather will suck today. Today, that's what your brain is noticing. And then you'll say to your roommate, well, okay, what's going to make it so bad? And your roommate says, well, it's going to be super cold. Okay. And you say, how cold? And your roommate says, minus 20. Like, whoa. Anything else? Yeah, it's gonna be super windy. Oh yeah, how windy is it gonna be? It's gonna be like 90 kilometers an hour. You're like, whoa, that's pretty darn cold. Pretty darn cold and windy. And and you might say to yourself, well, because of all of this, I'm gonna have to dress warm. Weather will suck today, cold and windy. So maybe go like this, and I'll say dress warmly. And then I might go, wear socks. Okay. So what have I just done? Well, I've just made some notes that are organizing the information I'm hearing. So first, I've got this over here, this whole idea of the weather will suck today. That's my main idea, actually. So that's your main idea. And then I've got some secondary ideas that explain how it's going to suck. So they're developing the idea that it's going to suck. So I've got a secondary idea that it's going to be very cold over here. And I've got another one that's going to be very windy. And finally, I've got some details, right? So I've got details. I've got this detail, which is a detail about how cold, and this one, which is a detail about how windy it's going to be. Now, this is actually what your brain is doing when you receive information like that. You are organizing it. You're not just saying to yourself, weather will suck, new idea. It's going to be cold, new idea. It's going to be minus 20, new idea. It's going to be windy, new idea. It's going to be 90 kilometers an hour. No, you're organizing it in this way to show that this is a detail about that. This is a detail about that. And these two are ideas that develop how it's going to suck. So you're doing this organizing without really realizing it in your brain. And the way to show it in your notes, and this is the standard format that people use in work and organizations afterwards, is this. It's to keep your margin in a different place. So imagine you got your line coming down like this. That's a margin. And this is a different margin over here. That's for your secondary ideas. And over here, it's for your details. All right. So we're lining things up in different places. Here, the main idea. Here, for the secondary ideas. Here, for the details. And the space that we have from one idea to the next, when it's pushed in more, so this starts over here, it doesn't start over here. We call those the indentations. Okay. So I'll just put that word up here. Indentations. There we go. And so that's the space between this idea and the next one over here. That's an indentation. And this over here, that's an indentation also. And you got another one over here. And you got another one over here. Okay. So indentations are key, and you want to use those to show whether something is a main idea or a secondary idea or a detail. So get used to doing that in your notes. You'll realize that information is generally organized this way all the time. That's it.